In advance of doing sets in book 2, we're going to revise sets in book 1. So at the end of this chapter in book 1, you need to know these terms here in the yellow box at the end of the page. Starting off, the first thing about a set is a collection of well-defined and distinct objects. The objects within the set are called elements. Okay, so the first main point there is that a set is well-defined. It says in one of the questions there, is the set of tall people in your class a set? It isn't, because it's not well defined. My idea of tall might not be your idea of tall. Okay, which of the following are mathematical sets? The subjects you study at school? Yes, it's well defined. The days of the week? Yes, it's well defined. Tall people in your class is not well defined. And animals that can run fast is not well defined, so it is not a mathematical set. You need to know about prime numbers for this chapter. It comes up a few times and it's come up a lot in the exams. What is a prime number? A prime number has only two factors, itself and 1. For example, 2 is a prime number and 19 is a prime number. 1 is not a prime number because it has only one factor, which is itself. Okay, the next thing I want to look at here is set notation. So this symbol, and this symbol. This symbol means is an element of. So you are an element of Round-Keen. Is not an element of. 14 is not an element of the prime numbers. The number of elements in a set is called the cardinal number, and that hashtag is the symbol for cardinal number, which is just the number of symbols and number of items in a set. You can list out the items in a set with curly brackets and a comma in between each one. Sets get capital letters, like the set A, you use the capital letter A. The rule method is you can say something like, put it in words. So set A are the even numbers between 1 and 11 inclusive, or X such that X is an even number between 1 and 11 inclusive. That's pretty self-explanatory. The next important thing here is the null set or the empty set, both meaning the same thing. So the empty set might be the set of 65-year-old students in CCC. There aren't any. Moving on there, I think that's all pretty straightforward. We'll move on to subsets. A set is a subset of another set if all the elements in the first set are in the second set. For example, and we'll just look at the symbol there. Where is it? Oh, there, sorry. So A is a subset of B because everything in A is in B. A contains 1 and 2 and B contains 1, 2 and 3. Everything in A is already in B. C is not a subset of B because 3 and 4 are in C and everything in C is not in B. So you have is a subset of, that symbol, and is not a subset of. The next section talks about Venn diagrams and intersection and union. This is A union B. It's like the European Union, everything united together. Everything in A and everything in B. This is A intersection B. It is where the two sets meet. Okay, so here are the people doing accounting, here are the people doing biology, and here are the people doing both. In here I have everybody who does either accounting or biology or both. And there you have a set, again, very basic. They've put in cardinal number there. What's the cardinal number of X intersection Y? 2, because there are two things in it. And tomorrow we'll move on to the universal set. So it's very important to get these basics right. Thank you.